Alkosh has already decided the outcome.
Nuts who think themselves wolves. What folly. I'll shout you into dust!
Private light.
Gold Manos!
Shatter it with thunder.
Stoop to your level, but it won't save you.
Private lightning. Melt the ice monster.
You will leave nothing but the crater and a stain. Manos! This is tiresome. Get out of my roost.
Pervert the Shatter it to thunder!
On your knees! Gold Manos! To stand shoulder to shoulder with a god. Here I am.
Ha! You have done it! Down with the dragons!
Merciful Alkosh, how is that possible?
Because they are not gods, and we will no longer be their slaves. This is it, Five Claw. Now that those two are dead, nothing bars your path to the Chancel. Be Alkosh's mighty retribution against the fraud in fool's gold scales. The false gods' protectors are gone, and their sorcery with them. The chancel doors are unsealed. All that remains is for you to walk through them, and slay a dragon god. But at least it is a false one. The entrance is back in the temple courtyard, through a pair of doors engraved with dragons. That is where you will find the fake Alkosh.
Alkosh, have mercy. John and Jod are gone. Who will protect the chancel? The cries of the falling moons will haunt this one to his grave.
You yet live, and the little lattice is dispelled. What powers are at work that you can defy the wheel of the moons and we? I'm warning you. If you dare profane Holy Alkosh's chancel, you will be damned beyond all damnation. Be gone from my temple. Do not test my faith. I will not put it aside for servants of great evil. Very well. I will bear witness to this, and when Alkosh once again drives out darkness from this temple, I will teach this day to the faithful. Glorious Alkosh, Your faithful are beset by these heretics. This one begs you to cast the wicked from this mountain once again.
You had one task, Cat. Gather faithful to serve me. Instead, you have brought me troubles.
Forgive us, Azin-jo. Spare your faithful from this heretics. And this one will spread word of Alkosh's infinite mercy to every corner of the earth. Who were those spined cats? There was nothing of the divine in their eyes. Only fear and opi. Is this what Alkosh wants us to become? Azin-jo has not always been Alkosh's best servant, but he has stayed faithful. He has stayed true. Even though his failings make him unworthy of the great cat's grace, he is not deserving of death, surely. Never has Azin-jo seen them before. They appeared from nowhere, by the great cat's will, but this one thinks they looked more damned than blessed. Alkosh's wrath is more terrible than this one could have imagined. Who is he to question a god? Who are you? This one devoted his entire life to serving Alkosh. Never did he doubt his god, even in the bleakest times. But no, Azin-jo does not know what to believe. Great Alkosh, do not forsake us. I beg you.
Don't disarm.
You are tearing the wound wider. Why?
To restore the natural order. To reclaim all that was and will be. To correct the mortal mistake.
You are no divine.
I will remind you, dragons are gods in the flesh. Make a future for yourselves and blasphemous. Serve me now, as you served me.
This one not see it for what it was.
The thirsty desert walker sees what they want to see.
It was a beautiful mirage.
Only to the blind. Do you see my scars now?
Forgive this one. His eyes are open now. A thousand pardons, and 1,000 more to come for all the ills Azin-jo spoke of you. You were bright and true as 2 moons, and this one was clouded. Only through your works and your devotion. Were it not for you, this one would still blindly follow a false god. Azin-jo is not fit to give you Alkosh's blessings, but they are all he has to offer. May the great cat keep your path true. These are dark days for the temple, but we shall heal in time. That is another of Alkosh's gifts. Through him, we learn and grow. The temple still stands, and the evil cast out. This one will offer penance and prayers to Alkosh for his foolishness. With the great cat's blessing, Azin-jo will reconsecrate this place in his name, and work to restore its glory, as he always has. For as long as he can remember, he was left at this temple with his littermates when we were but cubs. We all grew up serving the temple, but Azin-jo was the only one who stayed. Some weren't suited to it. Others lost their faith, or found it elsewhere. Most Khajiit now turn to Riddletar for guidance, and forgot all they owe to Alkosh. This one prayed for a means to restore faith in the great cat. He thought he found it. He appeared to Azin-jo on the summit, by the wound in the sky. His voice shook the heavens, and his golden body shone in the sun with holy radiance. This one has never seen a dragon, or a god. But upon seeing him, they seemed one and the same. This one only knows what he was told. Alkosh told him to spread word of his return, and to bring him faithful servants. So, that is what Azin-jo did. He did not question why Alkosh wanted these things, or spoke to the wound in the sky. Yes, with those words that sound like thunder. This one thought Alkosh meant to mend the wound he made in his battle with the white snake Pelennor. But now, the desires of dragons are beyond his ken. Azin-jo will throw himself on their mercy, and offer penance for the pain he has caused. He has little to offer, other than apologies and the desire to make things right. Who would wish to stay in this place with a Jig priest who follows false gods? It would be an undeserved blessing to have his prayers answered. But if Khajiit wish to use this temple once again, Azin-jo will be grateful. This one will do his best to see the people's faith restored.
Jal! You are like Kunzari and his Krajun. When Khajiit speak of this day, they will utter your names in the same breath. What indeed? This one came to this temple for safety after the dragons destroyed his caravan. A cruel joke that he should wander into their lair here, but at least they did not eat him. This one has nowhere left to go. This one still licks the wounds from his beatings, but perhaps he can forgive the ones deceived. You clawed out the cruel among them with the dragons. Perhaps this place can become a true temple of Alkosh again. He is the one who brought us all into this great mess. But his only crime is believing too much. Moshe can probably forgive him if he works to make things right. The temple needs its priest after all. A great and clever warrior of the old kingdoms. Legend has it that he collected a band of the world's best heroes to cast out the wicked dragons of the past. This one does not know the stories by heart, but it is a favorable comparison. Only the most flattering and complimentary truths, of course. How you brought a Krajun of your own to the Temple of Alkosh and cast down 3 dragons in a single day. And if some tale spinners embellish the legend in the retelling, so be it.
Azin-jo, Moja speaks the truth. These dragons are no gods. We must leave before... Oh! It is a sadness, but we are free now. There are no words for the regret this one feels.
Alkosh guided your steps on this day.
Are you ignorant to your own mortality? Tragic. Bugs in my bed. How irritating. You're boring me, mortals. I am waiting. Not so brave now. Grovel, and I'll forgive your trespass. Nuts who think themselves wolves. Ah, what folly. To your own insignificance, I admire your audacity. As futility set in, do you finally accept your place in the world? So be it. Your lesson in obedience will be harsh. Your infantile defiance is almost charming, but it grows tiresome. On your knees! I'll shout you into dust! Gold panels! You leave nothing but a crater and a stain. Gold panels! Begone, vermin! You'll suffer for disturbing me. You dare enter my domain? Fools. Leave and I may spare you. Keep your hands off what's mine. Burn in their place! Obey me, living flames! Flames can feast on you. Burn them to cinders! Rise from the ash, servants of the flame! You're lucky! threats. Only makes the flame burn. I'm still strong enough to crush you worms. Be scattered to the farthest corners of the world. Excellent trash!